Hi, I'm Emily, the Gambling Chef, and welcome to my slot and cooking channel. We are in the middle of train week for the holidays, so let's play some luxury line today, which can be a little bit of a challenge. See how it treats us. We're here at the beautiful Grayton Resort and Casino in Roanoke Park, California. Please be sure to stay tuned to the end of the episode because we're going to be cooking some delicious recipes together. Let's go have some fun. All right, it is time to play some luxury line. This game gets a lot of flack. It's a tough game, not gonna lie, but we are gonna explore the different versions, see if one of them can make it into our battle royale of the trains at the end. We're gonna start off with the 5-cent denomination, 3.75 bet. So this one we need 3 owls or a mixture of owls and wilds on the first 3 reels. They can't be wherever they wanna be. This game has a lot of features. You can collect these numbers in 2 different ways. One way is to have a star on the last reel. The other way is to get a train on the last reel. There are also trains that you can drop. This is the wild symbol, by the way. There are trains you can drop. And if you get another train on the end with your colored train, this gold train that just went past, then you're in a happy city because you're going to get a really good bonus. If you get it with a star, then you'll get the regular train bonus. There's our star, but we didn't have any coins to go with it. So, ooh, that should be good. All right, $20. Thank you for that's just for the wolves actually. So $21 total, nice. My button is a little bit weird on this one. Use that instead. So I have been playing luxury line since I first started coming to the casino, and I love it. It's hard though. It's definitely hard. And I probably play, oh my gosh, this is gonna be really good. Okay, that's exactly what we want. We're gonna get a good coin total on every train, which I will tell you what that coin total is in a second. Just have to do the math. Okay, so $22.50 on every cart. So we want as many carts as possible. Maximum, I think, 10. Okay, keep going. Nice. Oh my gosh. 115. No, sorry, that's more than that. My brain's like, what happened? It's hard to get that. I can't believe I got that. We even got the special graphics of the express win. Amazing. Total 165. Wow. That was a great example of exactly what you want to happen with your gold train bonus, because I dropped some good numbers. You can get that with really low numbers, and it's always kind of a bummer, but that was excellent. This also has a special feature, so let me fix this. All right, I was saying that this also has a special feature on it. This special feature is there's steam that comes up and blows around, and if that happens, then you get a really good bonus. So I'm actually gonna cash out this $200 ticket and put a fresh 100 in, and that's all I'm spending. I'll be right back. Okay, I do like to show you guys best practices of what I normally do at the casino, and like if we'd made 500 bucks, I'd maybe play it down to 400, but 200, I feel like it's so close to that margin where I'd rather just cash it out, put a new 100 in, and then know like that's my limit. Oh, nice. Okay, so these numbers are much smaller. It's gonna be a much smaller amount that we're gonna get on our trains here. Oh, we still got it, so it's good. So we're only getting $6.25 a train on this one. So we want 10 trains. Please, give us as many as you can, baby. Oh boy, okay. 25 bucks, not great. But we'll take it, you know? That's not bad, and we're getting it. You can sit at this game, and believe me, I have. You can sit at this game for hours and not even hit one of those. So, thank you very much, Luxury Line. Ooh. See, that would have been a good time to land our friendly gold train there, which came on the next spin. Too late. Oh my God. Sorry. That's $150 just right there. That would have been like heaven. Okay, good line hit, $12.75. Nice. Keeping us alive here. Let's see if we can get a colorful train to land so you guys can see that bonus. Or, oh, this one right there. We're very close. Couple dollars. Get our star, but no coin. Oh. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay, good. We're not going to get the train, but because we got the star with that, we are collecting all of those for $40. Yes, please. Thank you. The luxury line is awesome. I love this game. But again, I have sat here, and you also really need to know when to cash out of this one. This is a good one. If you watched my episode, When to Cash Out of a Machine, which is on my tips and tricks week. This is one I'm absolutely guilty of staying on too long. But it's a good reminder to go, okay, maybe I should cash out. Maybe I shouldn't sit here and get my butt handed to me. Oh, mean. We needed one more. I got excited. I was like, oh, is it actually going to do it? Oh. All these noises. I think our Santa Claus, not Santa, but our Santa, well, maybe it is Santa. Who the heck knows? Our Santa Claus looking gentleman, I believe, is the best symbol. That was extra mean. That actually hurt me a little bit. Okay. It's all right. Still having a good run. Ooh, I did a little rapid fire there. $15. Nice. I wasn't sure. I'm pressing the flat screen to spin because the button's kind of weird and sticky because someone beat it up. I wasn't sure if you could rapid fire, but you can rapid fire on the flat screen. So there are, as far as I know, 3 different versions of the luxury lines and luxury line. We're going to be playing them today for our Battle of the Trains and holiday episode. Okay, a little bit of a line hit there. $7.50. Do it. Or just start shooting some steam out and then I'll get really excited. Got some kings. And our wolves, $8.75. Thank you. Our bear friends. Wolfies. $5. Love to get free spins because then you get to choose, but it looks like that's not going to happen, so we are going to move on to the next version of Luxury Line. All right, this is the Buffalo version of Luxury Line. Do the same size bets, and it's real similar to the other versions of Luxury Line, except this one, the 3 coins for the bonus choice can be anywhere. They don't have to be on the first 3 lines. Other versions, they do. So we want numbers and the star on the end. We want numbers and trains. We want any trains and anything on the end. Here's our numbers. Or we want these 3 coins anywhere. This one has the biggest brand on it. It is $2,476. Oh, there's almost a train there. Okay, $8. The line hits can be really good. Got it. Awesome. Okay. This is the age-old dilemma. Train bonus or free games? I have to go for the trains on this one. If I had a 4 trigger, I might do something different. Oh my gosh, that's excellent. Okay, guys, I've never gotten that before. Wow, we're getting, okay. Please, the gold train. I'm gonna say, if we got a gold train, this is gonna be huge. But instead, we are actually getting the minor train, which I've never had before on the free spins, which I'm so excited about. It can drop a $250 minor. Right now, we are doing the mini train. I don't know how this actually works because we got both. So I don't know if we're gonna have both trains do a separate train thing. Sometimes if you have 2 minis, I believe it just copies the number. So, right, that wasn't great. Tell me we get like a, okay, good, okay. So we are getting a separate minor train, excellent, excellent. Okay, so this should be bigger than our last one. I've also never landed the minor. So we are on 5 cents, so just move the decimal point 1 to the left and divide that first number in half. So that's a good one, that's $25 right there. We're at 45, we're almost at 50. We just want this to go forever. That's what we want. The longer it goes, the more money we get. Go, baby, go. Some bigger numbers would be great. I'll take a minor for $250, that would be amazing. All right, let's get up to 100, baby. Come on. We're almost there. See, if we got the gold train with both of these, I would have lost it. That was good. That was 100. Over 100. See if the minor train, anything comes by. Nope. Okay. So now we're going to add all this together, which isn't, as you say, it should be an express win for $166. That was amazing. Wow. It's so rare to do a double colored train. I've never gotten 2 colors of trains on that bonus. I've never gotten the minor train on that bonus. That is tough to get. I'm very excited that we did that. All right. Nice to get that. That is going to be $17.50. All right, luxury line, keep it up. This game does have what I call a happy earthquake. Ooh, almost got the 3 coins, missing 1. Where steam starts coming out of the sides and a train whistle blows and it gives you one of the bigger trains, like the grand train, for instance, which pays really well. It doesn't necessarily give you the grand, but it pays really well. 1 more, come on. Oh, my heart stopped. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Because, oh, hold on. No, I don't have enough for another spin. Because this is such a volatile game, I'm gonna cash my ticket out right here and I'm gonna put a fresh 100 in, and then if I don't win anything else, I'm even on this game. I suggest doing stuff like that for volatile games. It'll save you money. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I put a fresh 100 in so that I know what my limit is. I have gotten sucked into luxury line way more times than I want to admit. It's just one of those games. Terrific game, by the way. Aristocrat, of course. Ooh, nope, no stars. Do it. 1 more. Oh. Teasing with the double coin. Giving me indigestion. I would love another bonus. Love, love, love. Again, the double coin. I will also take, oof, jeez. Oh my gosh, guys, so good. Okay, I'm like, it is teasing so much. That's a lot of teasing. Okay, I have to go for the train bonus again. Let's do it. Okay. Please drop a train. Please drop a train for me. Oh no. Oh, that's worst case scenario. Okay, that's really bad. $28. We did not get a train. We did not get a train here. We didn't get a train here. So we just got that. Now, if I'd chosen Buffalo free spins, would it have been better? I don't know. The fact we even got 2 bonuses is a big deal. So, woo. She's getting my blood pressure going today. Okay, $4. I love this game. I have loved this game since I first started coming to the casino. But it will suck you in. So again, we're being smart. Because you saw that second bonus was not the same as the first bonus. That's like the fear. I was like, as soon as the first column dropped with these numbers, I was getting a little nervous. Nope, no star. Star would be good. No star. Almost got the major train right there. I got some Buffalo. Buffalo paid pretty well in this version. Oh, that was me. Ow. 2 coins and a train. Ouch. No. One more spin. All right, well, that is exactly why we cashed that other ticket out, but we still did really well on this version. Let's see what our next version brings. All right, we are now playing probably my favorite version, the 50 Lions version, and I just put in some free play because since we were getting a little bit destroyed, I thought, why not? So this one, like Timberwolf, you need these on the first 3 reels. They can't be anywhere. Oh, good Lord, that would be nice. That would have been massive. I think it's a bromeliad is what that flower is. So our lions pay really well and they stack. Buffalo doesn't really stack as much as these, but the lions stack, so you really want a full screen. I've done that. I was actually playing the same game yesterday because the major is high on this one. The major is almost 2,700. And I got not quite a full screen, but it was over $300, so it was pretty darn good. All right, come on. Let's do this. Whew, lots of lions coming out. 3 of you, please. There we go. That was nice. $55 for that. Beautiful. Love it. Let's do it again. All right, we still have $42 in free play. Come on. I'll do 2 bets at $8 just for the heck of it, because it's free play I'm using. Okay, going back to $3.75. All right. Got some zebra. Is this a zebra with an S is plural? And I can't remember. Oh, almost. All right, our free play is over. So we made about $71.90 on 125 free play. Not great, but not horrible. I did put 100 in here so we can keep track of how much. Oh my gosh, please. Darn it. So I think I hadn't played this one. I was always playing the Buffalo version, and then the first time I played it, I had the stacks of lions, and I was like, oh, okay, I like that. So it's always just good to give different games a shot, even ones you haven't played before. And you can watch slot channels also, which is a lot of what I do. Find out if there's a new game my casino doesn't have yet, I'll watch slot channels, watch somebody else play it, and then when they get it at my casino, I know how to play it. So, well, missing our Bromeliad on reel number 1 there. Okay, that should be something. This is a Lions game. That was $10, so it's not gonna. Okay, that's the first one we've seen. It's the first time we've seen the mini train even drop. So we needed this plus a star or this plus a gold train. But it came out for us. Heck yes. All right, we did it. Whew, told you I like this version. Okay, now is the age-old difficult decision. Do we go free games with wilds, which you can't get the trains in the free games, or do you go the trains? Because I know you guys are gonna scream at me if I don't do the trains, I will do the trains. Now we gotta hope we drop some good. Good, at least a mini train. I'll take it. Double mini train, anybody? Please give me a gold train. That's fine. Worst case scenario, you don't even get a train, so we're not gonna complain about that. Alright, so the train's gonna come by and drop different dollar amounts. And we're on 5 cents. So pretend it's 10 cents, move the decimal one to the left and divide it in half until I figure it out. So we just hit $10 for our bonus. That was the shortest mini train I've ever seen. Can the mini train come out after? No. Okay, well, I'm not excited about that. We got these other values, so our total bonus is $60. All right, not horrible. Not horrible, but again, I guess I'm thankful I got the train and you guys got to see it. But not the bonus I was dreaming of. It's alright, we have lots more time. Oh, do it. I don't think I've ever dropped like massive numbers and gotten the gold train, but you know, yes please. It's always the first time. Ooh. Like this again so that we can try the other bonus. I barely even ever have done the other bonus. So it'd be fun to do that with you guys. And you can all yell at your screen saying I should have chosen trains. Okay, $1. I always forget on these that they're not ways and they're 50 lines and I'm like, oh, that's not a line hit. It's okay. Let's do one $8 spin. Oh, that would have been nice. Just mixing it up. Come on. I know you can give us more. Oh, missing lines there. 350. So let me know if you guys are traveling for the holidays. Oh my goodness, would have been nice to have more, but we'll take $12.50. So let me know if you're traveling, if you've ever been on a train. I always think of Polar Express. Okay, oh, that doesn't line up at all, that sucks. But anyway, I love watching Polar Express during the holidays. My brain died for a second. I haven't eaten yet. It's the morning. You guys know I'm not a morning person, so I'm still trying to figure out how to function. Come on, let's do this. Give me another bonus, but make it a good one. All right, last spin. Okay, I'm gonna put another 100 in, and that will be it. And we'll see what we can do. All right, here we go. Come on, Lions, do your full screen thing. But you gotta be together. I try to do a full screen thing, but they're all over the place. Cover the screen. I don't want to see any other symbols. Also take another train bonus. I will take another math coin bonus. So far, that's 250. I'm not gonna get excited about that. Timberwolf was the nicest version to us. Oh man, just missing one. Oh my gosh, that's a grand train. That would have been nice. So we just needed a star right there or a gold train. Boring. Not boring. I'm not bored. I meant to say bummer. Oh, that's totally mean. We have free spins, the train, and then all a bunch of lions, and nothing lines up. So mean. Oh goodness, luxury line. That's why we love to hate you. Alright, that was our last spin. It would have been great if we could have ended up destroying it, but you guys got to see all the versions of Luxury Line. Do give this game a shot. It is really fun. It is just very volatile, so it's not always going to pay you. Pretty much like every other slot. I will see you guys next time, because I don't think that this is going to make it into a battle royale, because if you saw the first episode of Train Week, All Aboard did so well. But the next episode, we are going to be playing some Eureka Treasure Train, so be sure to stick around and check it out later in the week. Talk to you soon. Hi, welcome back to the Gambling Chef Kitchen. Today we're going to be making one of my very favorite holiday recipes, which is Gravlax. This is a Swedish recipe for cured salmon, and it's really, really easy, I promise. And it just needs to cure for a few days in your fridge. You can freeze this for months in advance and pull it out the day before you're going to have your celebration, and then serve it to your guests and impress them, hopefully. So let's get started making our Gravlax. Okay, let's get started curing our salmon. This is such an easy recipe. I hope you try it. Do not be intimidated by this. The first thing, though, I want to talk to you about are peppercorns. And now these are small, and I have it kind of focused far away here. But this is a black peppercorn, and this is a white peppercorn. And we're going to be using white peppercorns today. I get actually kind of angry when I've heard people say, oh, well, you can substitute one or the other. You cannot. They do not taste the same at all. White pepper has a completely different flavor than black pepper. I don't recommend substituting. So if you're going to do this recipe, just buy the white peppercorns, because that is what you need. And this is a Scandinavian recipe, and that is a more common ingredient in Scandinavia, also in Asian cooking as well. So just be aware of that when you are getting your peppercorns. So what you're going to do with your peppercorns is you are going to grind them. You can crack them with a pan. You can put them in a plastic bag and smack them with a rolling pin. I have a mortar and pestle, and I just wanted to show you something I do to make sure that they don't bounce everywhere, because this is 1.5 tablespoons of white peppercorns, and I started pounding it and they started going everywhere. So I took a piece of plastic wrap and I made a little hole in the middle, and I wrapped it on the top and then poked my pestle through there, and that actually helped me from having them spray everywhere, especially on the sides. My hole got a little bigger because I was doing circular motions, but I wanted to show that to you because it's just a little trick that I discovered today when I was being resourceful. Go me. In this container right here, I have 3 tablespoons of salt and 3 tablespoons of sugar. That's it. And then this is the 1.5 tablespoons of white peppercorns that I've pounded. They do not need to be super fine for this recipe. You're making a cure. So I'm just stirring this together. And then that's honestly it. Over here, we've got our fresh dill, and that's the other ingredient that's going on our salmon. Like how much easier can it get? You can seriously, this does take a couple days to cure, but throwing it together is so fast and easy. And it has the ability to allow you to make a lot, like a large quantity of salmon if you want to. So, okay, I think that's stirred together enough. We're now gonna take our salmon. This is wild caught salmon, which I recommend. I don't love farmed salmon. And this is actually a little less than 1.5 pounds, and this will make quite a bit, but you could do 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 4 pounds. If you're gonna go above the 3 pound mark, I'd probably make a little extra of this cure because it might not quite be enough for a 3 pound. But all we're gonna do now is we're actually just gonna coat these pieces of salmon and we're gonna give them a little massage. So we just wanna make sure that this cure gets in all of the crevices. You do wanna get the skin of the salmon as well. If everything doesn't stick, that's totally fine. This is all gonna liquefy in the first 24 hours that this is in the refrigerator. So please don't worry if you have sugar sitting around, you're like, oh my goodness, it's not dissolving, it's fine. Everything is totally fine. This is easy. And this is the kind of recipe they would make in Sweden and Norway and the Scandinavias, because this is something that would allow fish to be good longer. So I love old preservation methods, and this is just one way to cure fish so that it lasts, you know, they didn't have refrigerators way back in the day. And some remote places probably didn't have refrigerators even for a long time. So again, this is just one of those really cool methods, and it's so easy. It's so easy. We love that. So I'm just picking up some of the extra salt and sugar mixture on the bottom. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take our bunch of fresh dill, and I'm not even doing anything fancy to this. I'm seriously like laying it on the top. And you're gonna take one piece and you're gonna turn it and flip it, and you're gonna put it on top of the other piece. That is as complicated as it gets, everybody. I'm just getting the last of my cure mixture sprinkled on here. So that's it. Tuck these pieces in. All right, the last thing I'm going to do before I put a weight on this is I'm gonna cover this dish in plastic wrap. So I will do that. You don't have to watch me do that. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I covered my dish in plastic wrap, and I am now gonna weight it down. So what you weight it down with kind of depends on what you have laying around in your kitchen. I have an 8x8 baking dish here that's just about the right size of my salmon. And on top of it, I have this big box of kosher salt, and I have a can of tomatoes. So use what you can. It really doesn't matter, but make sure you've got your plastic wrap on the outside and then put your weight on the top. It's gonna sag the plastic wrap down in the middle, totally fine, totally normal. And this is going into the refrigerator for 24 hours. And then we're gonna check on it and drain the liquid, and I will see you then. All right, it has been 24 hours, and if I tilt this, you can see all this liquid. So I'm going to go dump the excess liquid into the sink. I'll be right back. The next thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna give, my mom calls this our sandwich, a flip over, and that's it. I can feel that the texture of the fish has already started to change. It's a lot firmer, so you'll feel that when you flip it over. I'm gonna recover this with plastic wrap. I'm gonna put my weights back on top, and then we are gonna put this in the refrigerator for another 24 hours. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, I have taken my salmon out of the refrigerator, and I took the weights off the top, and now I'm taking off the plastic wrap. We are done curing, believe it or not. So it's a 2-day cure, and there's just one last step that we have to do. So I'm going to open up my sandwich here, and I'm gonna take the dill off because it has done its job. And then you'll see too, when you start checking out your salmon, that the texture has like firmed up a ton, and that's exactly what we want. And the last thing we're gonna do before we freeze this, because we're gonna freeze it, is just get some of the excess peppercorns and stuff off of it. It tastes good to eat some of these, but you don't want like lots in your salmon. So I'm just using a paper towel. I'm just giving it a little wipe. I'm wiping the back off. This is a little moisture on the back. That a little blot. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap each of these pieces individually in plastic wrap, and then I'm gonna wrap them in aluminum foil. And they are gonna go in the freezer for another 24 hours. And once that freezing process is done, it is good to go. You can eat it. It's ready to serve at your next holiday party, or honestly, I mean, bagel and cream cheese, yes, please. This stuff is so good. So next time I see you, it will be after the freezing process has happened, and we are gonna taste together because there's a delicious dip that goes with this. So I will see you in a little bit. I'm so excited to taste this with you. All right, the last thing we're gonna do before we cut into our salmon is make the dipping sauce. So in a bowl, I am going to add a tablespoon of sugar, a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And no, I'm not being like super exact with this, but these are, you know, the proportions that you should use. This is a tablespoon of red wine vinegar. Let me use my fork to make sure I get all of this delicious mustard off of here. Beautiful. And then this is about a tablespoon of chopped fresh dill that I'm putting in. Okay, I'm gonna mix that together. And then we are going to whisk in 1/3 of a cup of olive oil. I'm gonna try to emulsify this to the best of my ability. If it separates a little bit, it's not the end of the world. I'm also trying to film this at the same time, so I'm gonna pick this up and tilt my bowl. You could do this in a different type of container. That's maybe, you can get your whisk in here, but I'm trying to make everything look pretty for the camera, so I'm using my beautiful white bowl here. This dipping sauce tastes so good with the salmon. You can serve without it, but I wouldn't. Definitely make this. It's like a salad dressing, essentially, except it's got that little bit of sweetness from the sugar. All right, getting there. That looks pretty good. Nice and emulsified, and this is what we are gonna serve with our Gravlax. And I'm gonna show you how to cut that right now. Okay, so our goal is to make nice thin slices with our salmon. So we're gonna go this way. You really don't wanna go this way. You wanna go opposite of the grain. So we're just gonna make really nice thin slices. I'm gonna take a second to get a bigger piece because we're gonna be working at a bias, and my particular piece of salmon is pretty thin anyway. So we're just gonna be patient in making our slices, but you wanna make them as thin as possible. So this is a pretty good one coming up here. And I'm seesawing my knife, and then you can also kind of pick it up. Sorry, my piece is moving around a little. And then that's like the perfect size piece that we're looking for right there. So you just do that. I might have a little bone there. I did actually pull the bones out of this fish before I cured it, but I must have missed one, which is okay. You're slicing it so thin that, you know, you're gonna see if there are any bones in there at all. You're definitely going to see them. So we just continue to do that. And if the pieces fall apart a little bit, that's no big deal. It's totally fine. So you're making beautiful pieces of salmon, and I'm gonna continue to cut this, and then we are going to taste together. I seriously can't wait. This is one of my favorite things in the world. Okay, it's my favorite time. Time to taste our beautiful Gravlax. I'm very excited about this. I can't decide which one to choose. Okay, this is gonna be a big bite, so it's gonna take me a minute. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. What can I say? I know what I'm having for dinner tonight. It's so delicious. The fish is so fresh. Smoked salmon is delicious. I love all smoked salmon pretty much. But this is different because it has a similar texture, but it doesn't have the smokiness. You really taste the fish. And then with this beautiful dipping sauce and a little extra dill, you can use cream cheese too if you want on your crackers. I really hope you try this. It's so easy and it's so great for entertaining. It makes you look like a total pro. So be sure to give it a test. And you can find this recipe and all of my recipes at thegamblingchef.com. Please be sure to follow me and like my videos on Facebook and subscribe and like my videos on YouTube. And I'm also on Instagram. And I will see you next time.